All right, we are back at it. Another trading day. I didn't do great yesterday. I didn't do great. When I say that, I mean the market is run by two things. I don't know if you heard that before. It's called greed and fear. Greed, more. I can get more. The stock can keep going higher, so you don't close your trade because you think it's gonna just go forever. Then you wind up losing money. It comes back. Then we have fear. We have two different types of fear. We have fear of missing out. We call that FOMO. Oh, look at this. It's going up. It's going up. I'm missing it. Oh, and then you get in too late. Instead of waiting for the next trade, you get in, and by the time you get in, it's at the top, and it comes right down, and now you're sad. Then we also have fear of losing. Fear of losing is when you're in a trade, and it's going pretty good, and you have a little pullback, and you get out. But it wasn't much because nothing goes straight up, nothing goes straight down. Everything's going to have this pullbacks. Sometimes you call it profit taking. When people made a lot of money, so now they want to go get their money back and take their profits. Yeah, so right now I'm battling fear. So when I say I'm battling fear, meaning I didn't have a bad day yesterday, but I really could have made a lot of money yesterday. But because there were some pullbacks that I wasn't easy with, I closed these trades early and I could have made a lot more money. So I made a little bit of money and I could have made a lot. So I'm trying to conquer my fear. I have some elements in place that helps me conquer my fear. So let me show you my charts real quick. Boom, this is on Smij right now. This was Smij Hakanachi. As you can see, that all that red means it started dumping. Something made the market dump. Smij is actually down 525 in pre-market, which is significant. I have all my charts open and ready to go. And like I said, I am in the process of conquering what we call fear of losing. I don't really have the fear of missing out anymore. I have no problem waiting for the next trade. But as you look at this right there, I'm gonna look at this. See the Heikenauchi candles? See, the reason I keep one screen on Heikenauchi because it kind of tells you when to get in and when to get out. Not really when to get out, but when to stay in. So the thought process behind this is as long as the candle is going in the same direction, it's the same color, you should stay in the trade. That's the concept behind that. Now, in between these Heikenauchis, you know the chart, the candle's gonna go up and down. But for the most part, if you're in this, the thought process is stay in the trade as long as the candles are the same color. Don't let fear scare you out of your trade, scare you out of your money. So I'm gonna go and look at this from yesterday. So yesterday, if you look at this, we green. This is green, 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 a lot of green. We were green from about 10 when I took my first trade. And we were green all the way until about, 11:40. So that would have been, let's see, it went from about 586.72 and the topped out at 589.50. That's about a $2 move in SPY, which is good. You know, that's a nice move. And our chart told us to stay in. See, it's all green. Our chart actually told us stay in, stay in, stay in. If you get a candle that turns the color, then you can get out. And you can see what happened at the end. It turned red, then it pulled back, pulled back, pulled back, pulled back. So I'm trying to conquer this fear. I have the tools in place to help me conquer the fear, but now it's just mentally see what happens. You know what I mean? Y'all fight with me. If y'all see anything, if you have any questions, something you want to say to me, a question about something I talk about, please throw it up in the comment section. I will try to answer the best as possible. Clearly, I'm not a millionaire from doing this yet, so I will not give anybody financial advice. It's time to get to this chicken. Rule of thumb just for me, I don't really make a trade in the first 5 minutes. Sometimes it might be first 10, 15 minutes. Kind of want to let things settle down, let all the trades settle from overnight. Everybody that's getting out of trades that made money last night are getting out because they're losing, so the market will be a little crazy. So first 5 minutes, just chill out, look at the market, see what's going on. Right now, everything's vacillating back and forth. I don't like that. I can't make money comfortably like that. I need to go one direction strong, so I'll back at you when I'm ready to make a trade. My entry right now was 585.30 on SPY. Keeps hitting at 585 and rejecting and pulling back. So I need to get to 585.30 and hold over that mark before I get in. So right now it's at 585.05. So it's been pretty much doing the same thing for since the bell opened. It's been getting to my target entry and pulling back. So until it gets to my target and holds over that, I won't get in. All right, you just hit my target entry. Oh, okay, I'm in. Now I'm in. Let's see how we do. Boom. Pulling back. Oh, glass fell off. Let's see here. All right, so it's holding over my entry at 585.30, so we're still in. Pulling back now, it's below my entry, which puts me at the negative. It's cool, we're not gonna get scared out. My target would be 586. I want to see if we get to 586. That's where I put my profit, potential profit at. Still vacillating, not gonna get out. Just pulling back a little bit. Very herky-jerky right now. So it went up to a high of 585.60 and pulled back. It's now at 585.30. So you can see, still hasn't made up his mind what it wants to do. I'm still holding. When it was at 585.60, that would have been a profit. But I'm still trying to hold for more profit and not being shaken out. So let's see. Right now we're about even still. And still pulling back. But we got about another 3 minutes on this 5-minute candle. So I'm going to stick to the rules today, guys. I'm sticking to the rules. Pushing up a little here. And when I usually get into it this long, when it starts playing around, now is where I start saying, you know what, I'll take a small profit over playing around with it because it hasn't made up its mind what it wants to do. And that's kind of the mode I'm about to be in a second, where I say, oh, you know what, I'll take a small win over a small loss. Okay, we're going up, pushing up nice. All right, I'm up to 76, pushing up nice. Still pushing, I'm glad I held. Pushing up, let's push up, let's get up there, let's push up, oh, pull back. All right, that kicked me up. That was actually a very good trade, and normally I don't stay in trades that long when it's playing around like that because it had me at a loss, and then it pushed back up, but it was vacillating so much I didn't stay. So I took a decent profit. It was a profit, and we'll wait for the next move. Hopefully the next move will be a little more smooth. Not a genius, obviously, but like I said, that thing hit a certain level and turned around and dumped. So right now we're down at 584. So it means I made a good trade, got in, got a small profit, got out. But when it turned around, they hit a certain level that I said, if it breaks this level, I'm going to get in. I got in, took about $1 profit to the downside. So that was a good trade. It was good intuition I had from dealing with this a lot of times. I've been trading for a long time. So when it goes right, it goes right. But so I kind of broke a rule, not kind of broke a rule, but I did break a rule. But the way the market was moving, it didn't call for me to stick to that rule because it was so herky-jerky and it was some downward pressure. So I got out of that trade, waited for the next setup. The setup was to the downside like I thought it would be. Took that trade, made a decent profit. I'm out. Let's keep it going. All right, 10:33. Just got in a nice trade to the upside. I actually got in twice. You know why I got in twice? Because I saw a nice little profit and I got out. And the thing kept going. So still fighting these demons, But I'm back in this trade now. It's pushing up real nice. And I'm gonna set my stop up here, my stop loss up here not too close though. I'm gonna give myself a little room because I have a nice profit going. Right now it hit a high of 587.02. Right now it's pulling back, it's at 586.60. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna give it a whole 5-minute candle. So I got about 30 more seconds for this next candle to see what it wants to do, and then I'll decide where I want to put my stop at. And I trade on my phone and I trade on my computer for two reasons. Sometimes the numbers don't be the same. Sometimes it's like the computer screen is a little off. So I make a lot of my entries on the phone also. You know, just my personal how I do things. None of what I'm doing or saying is financial advice. Please do not take anything I'm saying serious financially, because if I was so dope at it, I'd be a millionaire. And I'm not. So do not take none of this stuff as financial advice. Okay, wait, pushing up again. Nice. My Hikinachi candles are still green on the 15, which is right here. And if you look over here, can you see that over here? It's green is pushing up. So it says to stay in. I'm gonna sit in this play a little while longer. Here we go. Let's see if it breaks that top. The top is 587.01. Let's see if it breaks that 587.01. It keeps going. I have a target of actually 588.14. Here's my daughter who wants to play now. But let's see. And if it, once again, if it plays around too much, I will get out with my profit. I will break the rules. Now it's different because I have a decent sized profit. So if I get out early now, I'm not as mad. I'm mad at myself when I get in and take a very small profit and then it goes on to where I could have made a very big profit. That's when I'm very upset. So right now I'm chilling. It doesn't seem like it wants to break that top. Like I said, it has room to go. My target is 588.14. And right now it's trading at 586.92. I'd like it to get over that 587 mark, which it's about to do right now. And push. There we go. There we go. There we go. So we just broke that 587 mark, which was the previous high, previous daily high. So now we got a nice little push going. Push, 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 push. Go get the money. Go get the money. Go get the money. Go get the money. 587.13. Let's keep pushing. My trade was actually out of the money, so 587 put me in the money. If y'all don't know what that means, we'll do it another time. We'll talk about it another time. I trade options, so my trade now is in the money. When your trade is in the money, you accumulate profits faster. Let's just keep it simple like that. 587.20. Be pushing. Push, 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 push. Go get the money. Go get the money. Go get the money. Go get the money. Let's go. 587.30. Let's go. We going sizzler. We going sizzler. 587.40. What's my target? What's my target again? My target is 588.17. Yeah, 588.14. Let's see if we get there. It ain't got to get there. That's just my target. That's what I think this particular index is going right now in the short-term future. This is a short-term projection. I think it's going to go there by the end of the day. It's at 587.50. It is cooking right now. Look at these nice bars. They're all no-wick bars pushing straight up. I got my VIX pushing straight down. Apple pushing up. Nvidia pushing up. All the major stocks, you know, that hold any weight or pushing you up, so that helps this index push up. Slight pullback here. I think I'm going to take my profit right here. Yep, I am. Yeah, I'm out. I'm good. So I got out at 587.40. It pulled back to 587.25, and I'm like, I didn't want to risk too much. So yeah. So today is actually a pretty good trading day. I stuck to the rules for the most part. That first trade, that was really me sticking to the rules tough, because I would have been out of that trade. When it's not moving, the next two trades, I got out a little earlier than following the rules because I forgot why. We'll look back and see. But yeah, in this day, it's only 10:30. My trading day isn't done, but my day talking to you guys is. And that's how I'm going to sum it up. To stick to the rules. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to put them in the conversation, put them in the chat, DM me, instant message me, whatever. Do not take my advice financially, because I'm not a millionaire. If I was so good at this, I'd be a millionaire, right? So don't take my advice, but just, learn from my mistakes. All right, y'all remember where I said it was going, right? 88.14. Where's it at right now? 88.14. That was my target. That means I should have stayed in the whole time. Really, not stayed in, but being that I saw it was going there, I should have stayed in there with the confidence. So that's go to show you I know what I'm talking about. I know how to read these charts. I just got to get my heart right. And what we say, follow the charts and not your heart. And that's the reason why. I said 88.14. Look what it did at 88.14. It hit it and rejected. Not financial advice, but I know my shit.